All right, and well, I'm back. This is Mike on the Mitch and Mike podcast. Mitch has taken a little cat nap, passed out on the floor. He had a couple of beers, 12, and well, like I said, he's taking a little nap, so I decided to do one myself. We ran into somebody on the street here. His name's Darryl. He's a country musician. Is that right, Darryl?
I'm a wannabe country musician.
You want to be? Oh, okay.
I'm
you
trying.
Want to be?
I'm trying hard. Gotta get my voice. Gotta get my vocal cords all
got,
primed.
yeah, you got. That's the one thing about country music. You don't always have to be the greatest singer in the world.
Right now, I got me like a 4-cylinder engine in my vocal cords. I want to get me a Hemi.
You got to get the Hemi. Well,
Gotta work my way up.
That accent you got. Where are you from?
I'm from South Carolina.
South. What city?
Greenville.
Greenville.
Yeah.
Where's that near?
Lynchburg.
Lynchburg. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of country? There's a lot of different kinds of country music. What kind do you do? Is it real twangy?
I like the twangy music. I like old school Southern rock, little Southern gospel, folk rock
So
kind of
Southern
thing.
rock. That's
Southern
not country.
Well, country roots. You know what a country roots are, right?
I know it's people from the South, but it's rock. It's not country.
You know Hank Williams Sr.?
I know Hank Williams Jr.
Well, then you know Hank Williams Sr., my friend. He's one of my true American heroes.
Oh yeah. What are a couple of his songs?
Take me out to my truck and let me get some oil out and let me lube up my girlfriend's vagina with it.
That's one song.
No, I made that one up.
Really.
Yeah.
You had me fooled.
Hank Williams.
Did you go to college there,
No,
Darryl?
No. You don't got to go to college to become a country music legend.
Did you finish high school?
I finished high school.
You did?
Yeah.
What? South Carolina, you said?
South Carolina.
Greenville. What kind of education are you getting down in Greenville?
You get a good education. You get one. You talk about many things. You talk about the literatures.
What's the capital of South Carolina?
Capital of South Carolina? I don't even know that.
That's not very good.
Well,
Grew up in South Carolina. You say you graduated high school. You don't know the capital.
I was in a mobile home. I drive around a lot. I don't know all that stuff.
All right, Darryl, the country music.
That stuff.
Oh, mobile home. How many siblings do you have?
Just myself.
So you're the only child?
Yeah.
Parents still together?
No.
No?
Nope.
Who are you driving around in the trailer with?
Oh, my mother.
Just your mom?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Charlene.
Just one name, not two.
Me and Charlene.
There's no hyphen in the middle.
No.
It's just Charlene.
No. It's just Charlene.
Charlene and Darryl.
Darryl and Charlene, right about South Carolina and the interstate.
You get a lot of inspiration from driving around with your mom.
I got a whole lot of inspiration.
Yeah.
We're simple folk.
What's the name of one of your songs?
Well, I'm still in process from a lot. But one of the songs I'm coming up with, it's a little ditty about a pretty little lady I met. It's called Southern Charlene.
That's not your mom.
No, different girl. She's
Different
real
girl.
nice.
Another Charlene.
But my mom's a brunette. She's a blonde, so it's okay.
All right. That's totally not creepy at all.
No, not at all.
Boy, I had a question for you. It just slipped my mind. Tell me some other influences that you have.
Well, I'm a big fan, like I said, of Hank Williams Sr.
Yep, you said that.
I was also a fan of Hank Williams Jr.
Yeah, you said that too.
I'm also a fan of whoever Hank Williams has a son or a daughter, because I'm sure they'll be just great.
He did. You mentioned him too.
I'm also a fan of Toby Keith.
Toby Keith, okay.
He's got this one song that I really enjoy called Red Solo Cup.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a great song. It really represents me and what I've been going through.
I bet it does.
Sometimes I'm just a man out there drinking by myself and I have a solo cup.
Well, do you play any instruments?
I play the 6-string metal twang box.
Yeah? So you do play twangy music,
I
then?
play a little metal twang box, yeah.
What other instruments do you use in your band? How many people do you have in your band?
Well, I'm looking to get a band going. That's why I'm coming on this here popular podcast,
for country music. You're coming on this podcast for country music.
Well, I'm such a fan of the show. I figure you could figure out how to get out there and know the people and find the people that are going to be wanting to listen to a good old young American Southern gentleman like myself.
Well, it's funny you say that because I do work with people who like country music. It's inexplicable to me because I'm not a fan. I'm more of a metal fan.
Let me
per
ask
se.
you. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you like girls riding around on Daisy Dukes on a pickup truck on a hot summer day, a little bead of sweat riding down their ass crack?
How hot are they?
Oh, they'd be real hot. They'd be like 7s to 8s, sometimes 6.5s. But you get a couple beers in you, they're just like 9s. You tell
How many
me.
girls you got down in Greenville? What was your class size?
I've already got some groupies. I ain't even made a new record yet.
What was your class size?
I graduated with 18 people.
18.
18.
Wow.
18.
How many
young-
people in your town?
How many people in my town?
Yeah, Greenville, next to Lynchburg.
Greenville next to Lynchburg, not counting Lynchburg, including Lynchburg.
Not including, just your
It's
town,
about 380 or so.
including Lynchburg.
586.
Lynchburg's smaller,
Yeah.
so why would you say it's near Lynchburg when you say that it's near a bigger town, not a
Oh,
smaller
I'm sorry.
town?
I meant 1586. I dropped off the one. I ain't good with math.
Are you now?
I'm not good with math
All right, let's move on.
or the sciences.
So you're coming on here. You're trying to get.
I just know what I like, and it's some fine women and some good old twanky country.
That's
southern,
fine. I want to
southern
get back to
music.
the instruments here though for a second. You said you're
Yeah.
looking for more band members.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
there. It's just you right now.
Just me right now on my twang box.
So what instruments do you want to use in your band?
Well, we need a guitar. We need a
Besides your
we
twang box?
We have my twang box.
Okay.
We need to get a fiddle.
Okay.
You can't have no country music without no fiddle.
How about a washboard? Are you going to use a washboard?
Sometimes washboards are. You know what? You know what's really interesting about washboards? I just learned
What's that?
is they got this new thing that's taken over washboards. It's called a washing machine.
Just heard that? Did
And
you?
Yeah, I've been up here and this machine. You put quarters in it. It's like the devil's running it or something. I don't know how it works. And apparently they took the power of women's arms and they put it into a big tub of liquidy goo and they call it laundry detergent.
I'm surprised you even know what a fucking quarter is. Holy shit.
We use a lot of quarters down there. I go down to the local gas station, buy me a pack of my favorite cigarettes, and I buy me some spitting tobacco, and I'm good to go. I sit down and I try to write me some music.
Boy, your accent seems to be dissipating and reappearing.
Sometimes my accent goes good. I hang out with you northern folks all day long. Sometimes I forget that I'm just a southern gentleman.
I bet. Well, yeah, that high school didn't seem to do a whole lot for you. So
No. I learned about the Civil War, the American Revolution. I learned about World War I and World War II.
So what kind of songs are you going to be writing about?
Sad songs, happy songs.
Like what?
Middle of the road songs, travel songs, country songs, songs about poor folks. Poor
How
folks,
are you
songs about rich
recruiting
folk.
people to come to your band? Like what are you going to say to them so they want to join your band?
I mean, hey, listen, you come to my band, we're going to talk about some good old southern things. We're going to talk about girls and Daisy Dukes. We're going to talk about pickup trucks. We're going to talk about red solo cups. We're going to talk about everything you ever wanted to know. We're going to talk about old home on the range where the buffalo went out and they fucking take shits and shit.
What is the weirdest animal that you have had sex with?
The weirdest animal I'd have sex with, I'd have to be honest and say it was an alligator.
Well,
But I would be honest to tell you, I didn't really have sex with it. I kind of passed out. It had sex with me. Thankfully so, because it could have taken me in his big vice grip jaws and ripped me to shreds. But luckily, it only took me out for a little date night.
all right. So, what is the strangest animal that you have had sex with then?
I never had sex with no animal. I'm a virgin.
Apparently, except for the alligator.
Well, that didn't mean for that to happen. That's just part of God's plan, apparently.
Not a virgin still. What is your favorite food that your mama cooks?
Favorite food that my mama cooks?
Yep.
It's got to be some nice southern briskets.
Briskets.
Some
Plural.
barbecue briskets. Brisket, yeah. I eat so much of them.
But it's singular.
Is it singular?
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm so full it seems plural to me.
You can't eat more than a single brisket in a sitting.
You've never seen me eat.
That's like eating an entire pork butt. You don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna go eat some pork butts."
You said butt.
Yes, I did, because it is the pork butt.
Next question. What else do I like? What do you like? Let me ask you a question.
Why? No, that's not this. This is an interview. We're trying to get you famous here.
Fair enough. I ain't used to this podcast thing. I don't know what this really is. I am talking to some kind of silvery black looking thing. I don't even know what
Do
this
you
is
know
for.
what the internet is?
The internet is a place where you go and learn about the devil.
Really?
Yeah, go learn about the devil and all his ways.
Do you know what pornography is?
Pornography is a thing that two people do together, and they blur things out.
Oh, well, I have some pictures to show you because it doesn't have to be two.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just man and a woman. The good God intended. To get a nice young girl coming up, trying to find a young man. The young man's having a hard time, but he proves himself. That's what my songs are going to be about.
Are they now?
Yeah, some young man.
So what's the name of one of these songs?
Singing a serenade. It's called Love on the Rocks.
Yeah, and you're gonna be using the 20 box. What other instruments? We kind of cut that off.
We got fiddle.
You don't want to.
Got the triangle.
Oh, triangle. You got a washboard?
No washboard. You don't do washboard.
No.
I got a little what they call a drum kit.
Oh, you do want drums? Okay.
But it's actually just a trash can lid and a trash can.
Really?
Yeah, that's all you really need. Just something to keep the bait.
How about a jug?
I ain't know what a jug is. Is that something you wash yourself in?
No, like an empty alcohol bottle.
An empty alcohol bottle, a jug? I guess we could try out a jug. Can you play a jug?
Anybody can play a jug.
How do you play a jug?
Come on. I know you've seen the episode of The Simpsons where Lisa plays the jug for Homer.
No, I don't watch that sort of stuff. That's on cable.
Who?
I don't know much else other than what's on regular TV gets picked up on the antennas.
That's what a jug sounds like.
You ever seen that show Wild Boys?
You've never seen The Simpsons, but you know what Wild Boys
Well,
is.
I don't know what that. I don't see that animation stuff, but I see in the real life people. They come down to my city. They be taping down there.
That's true. They probably have been to Greenville.
And sometime, you know what I did? I ran into one of those people on Buck Wild one time. I tried out for the show. You know that?
You like noodling?
I like canoodling.
You know what noodling is?
I don't know.
You don't know what noodling is, really?
No, it's something you do with Chinese wonton soup.
That's when you stick your arm in holes in the water and try to catch catfish.
Oh, I just called that a good old Sunday afternoon after church.
That's called noodling.
Oh, I love noodling then.
I bet you
Sometimes I stick my arm down in other things that are nice and deep.
do. Like?
That's another story for another day.
Men.
No.
Trannies.
Deep vagina.
Goats.
That's what my song's going to be about.
Sheep.
One of my songs, you know what one of my songs is called?
Turtles?
No. That's not the name of my song. You can't rhyme with turtles.
Male sheep.
Try to rhyme with turtles. I dare you.
Rams.
No.
Horses.
Sometimes.
Knew it.
Can I tell you the name of my song?
What's that?
Elbows Deep.
Oh, I bet.
Elbows Deep's the name of my song. It might be
Is
my.
that about your mama?
No, it's about a girl named Susie Lee.
Susie Lee. There's the hyphen I've been looking for.
Yeah, well, she was an old girlfriend of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I broke up with her.
She a chicken.
Why do you think I like animals so much? I just like to eat them and put them in barbecue. I don't even like to go date them.
They broke your heart too many times?
Yes.
Knew it.
The clacking them up, arteries. What else you got? What other questions you got for a southern gent like me kind of tried to break in the country music scene?
Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to run out of questions here. I've asked you a lot of questions.
You've got a lot of questions, but a lot of them have to do with animal and bestiality, which I do not appreciate.
Not that many.
I'm trying to come up here and tell you about my songs and my tunes and my ideas.
So what do you want to talk about?
I like to talk about how if you come and hang out with Darryl, what do you think a good name of my band would be if I had a band, like a backing band?
Darryl the Redneck Pope.
Darryl the Redneck Pope. No, that's another person.
Well, it's Darryl the Redneck Pope and the Bishops.
Well, I kind of like that. Maybe that would
and the Cardinals.
That might be a good idea.
There you go.
Because there's anything that I need to make sure I break it through this country music, that I need to pray to the Lord Jesus Christ. Because
I need to go after the religious groups, yeah.
I need to get down there and maybe I'll do some Southern Christian funk, folk, metal, rock, country style. Deep fried, Southern, baptized in some fucking beer batter.
If you do, good. Oh God, I hope someone gets that on camera.
Southern fried beer batter baptized bullfrog legs. That's what I think would be a nice old little fucking feast.
Interesting. I started making corn jelly today. I gotta pick up some pectin.
Making corn jelly?
Yep.
Corn's got bones in it? Then how you make jelly out of bones of cows?
No.
Some rattlers?
No.
What?
You don't even need to use pectin. I've made jelly out of strawberries, sugar, and vanilla.
How
That's
did my
it.
podcast interview for a country band go into fucking making gelatin?
Because I was talking about corn jelly. That's a total West Virginia.
I ain't from West
Backwoods
Virginia.
thing.
I'm from South Carolina.
It's a southern backwoods thing.
Greenville, near Lynchburg.
They make it in South Carolina too.
Do they really?
Yeah, probably.
I got to meet them people. Them seem like nice folk.
Never had corn jelly?
Them seem like nice folk.
Fuck kind of southerner are you?
Can I tell you about one of my girlfriends used to have?
Susie Lee?
No, not Susie Lee. She's a sweetheart. But
Not
she
the
ain't
one named
I'm-
after your mom either?
Not
Charlene?
Nope, not Charlene. Not
Crystal?
blonde Charlene. Not Crystal.
Crystal?
Nope. Keep guessing. I'll tell you when you hit it.
Brandine?
Brandine is actually what it is. I can't believe you guessed it so quick.
I'm good.
Brandine.
Brandine?
Yeah, one time we were out. We were out rustling up some cattle, and she says, "Oh, come over here, Darryl. Come on over here. You lay on me. This sun. I don't want the sun to hit my skin, my white pearly skin, and get it all tarnished and red and burnt." So I go lay on her. You know what she started to do?
No.
Stuck her hand on my pants and started rustling my jimmies.
Really?
Yeah, she said, "Good job blocking that sun." And then I kind of passed out. I was so excited I didn't know what to do.
How old were you?
I was 13.
Interesting.
Yeah, she was 14.
How old are you now? That's something we didn't cover.
Well, right now I'm 22 years old.
22. You're trying. So why are you coming on this podcast? Why aren't you trying out for American Idol or The Voice or something like that?
Well, I got this thing where my teeth don't look very nice for the TV. I heard they got this thing called
what's going to happen when you're going to find the money to get your teeth fixed before you get your recording deal?
No. They don't see you on the recording, dude. You ever downloaded the vinyl before?
They take pictures of you.
You ever downloaded a vinyl record before? You don't need to have teeth for that.
Download vinyl records?
Yeah,
You've
that's
never
what
heard of the internet before.
That's what the kids are doing. You download the vinyl record onto your hard drive, and you go and you burn it to your cassette tape.
You know what a hard drive is?
Yeah. That's what I give it to the ladies when I get them getting excited.
Oh, my God.
You don't think I'm going to work out in the country music business?
I'm talking to a crazy person.
You're talking to a country gentleman. A southern gentleman true of hospitality and spiritualism. I need good ladies like I need fine wine, like I need a little flask of whiskey.
So when did you accept the Lord Jesus Christ?
I accepted the Lord Jesus Christ back in 1996 after I found a Pringle shaped like Jesus.
Does he talk to you?
He doesn't talk to me, but he sends it to me in sign language
Oh, yeah?
via the clouds.
What does he say? What was the last message?
I don't know, but his fingers look like he's giving me the middle finger.
Really?
And then sometimes the claws go back and forth in the shape of a finger going into an asshole like this.
So maybe he's trying to give you a sign.
Maybe he's trying to give me a sign like I need to get in the band.
Stop trying
finger-
to get into a band.
And the finger is success, and the hole is the people. And he wants me to give my success to the people, you see. And right now I'm out.
That's how you read it.
But I got to be in the
Finger
people.
going in the asshole means you're going to need success with the band. That's what you read into that.
I got to give my success to the people. I got to pull it out gently and put it back in gently again.
Smell it a little bit.
Sometimes you got to smell that success to know that if it doesn't smell bad, you got to stick it back in and give it to the people just like they like it, right like this, you see? Yeah. Give it to the
You
people.
do know we're on the radio and nobody can see this motion that you've been doing for the past 3 minutes, right?
Oh, they can take a picture of it in their head, and it's basically you take your left hand and you put them there pointer finger up against your thumb and like a little circle motion like you're giving the okay sign, right? Like okay, right? And then you take your other finger of the other hand, the right hand, and you give it a little pointy. You point it out. You point it facing the hole.
You make it a little pointy.
Yeah, point it out like that, right? Right? And then you put it in. You're the hole like this. You don't touch the edges now. Then you pull it right out again.
It's like playing Operation.
It's like playing Operation, but with a finger in a hole. And it's a message from Jesus about my country singing status. I got to give it to the people.
How'd you keep yourself occupied when you were growing up?
When I grew up, I did a lot of things.
Like what?
I go fishing in the pond.
Yeah?
Yeah, I go fishing, get some crawdads.
What kind of fish would you catch?
I get some catfish. Sometimes I'd ride my 4-wheeler. Sometimes I'd ride my 3-wheeler. Those things got banished by the government because they said they ain't that very safe for you. And some people kept hitting their heads on the side of the rocks, and they said, "You better put another fucking wheel on there, sons, or you're gonna get hurt again."
Mitch, wake up, please. Mitch, wake up. Come on. Oh, God damn it.
Mitch is over there passed out. You don't like our interview? You gonna cut our interview short? I think we're going good. I think we're gonna get lots of people trying to come and download my cassette tape.
Maybe, Darryl.
Download my vinyl.
But you don't even have any music yet. You don't
I
have a
know.
song. You don't even have a band.
I'm working on that. I can go and I can record stuff individually, and then just for my live shows, I go out there and
You
get
said
some.
you don't have any songs yet. How are
I
you going to
got-
record anything?
I got some. I just told you some songs.
You said song ideas. You also told me you didn't have any songs yet.
Well, I'm not signed to any recording studio. I'm a fan. Stop making fun of me. I'm a little Southern gentleman. I'm coming up here to try to get
Welcome to the real world. You're not in the South anymore.
some positive reinforcements.
Trying to get some pot? What are you trying to get me arrested on here?
No.
Pot? Get out of here.
I could go
with
for
your,
some moonshine,
your
though.
drugs.
Moonshine will really fuck you up. You want to get fucked up like a good Southern boy?
Yeah, I could
Get
use
you
some moonshine.
Get you some moonshine.
I could use some moonshine.
You start banging on a trash can that do like you think you're in my
This
band.
conversation's just got a hell of a lot better.
I want some moonshine. Moonshine just puts
What
fucking-
flavor? What do you use for the moonshine?
What flavor?
What fruits? Yeah.
What fruits?
What do you use?
I use fucking pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yeah, that's the Southern California fucking specialty.
Really? Pineapple.
And coconut. Sometimes.
And coconut.
Yeah, sometimes I use a.
Not apples or peaches or
Well,
something
we use
like
we use
that.
those too, but primarily 60% of the other fruit.
Other fruit.
So let it sit there and melt away. You get yourself a nice moonshine. It's good for you. A lot of full of vitamins and minerals. You never had any before? You know what I'm talking about. How do you think I got this good talking voice? A lot of moonshine. How do you think I got this good singing voice?
What else did you eat growing up?
What else did I eat? Other than crawdads and moonshine?
Yeah.
I had some grits.
Yeah.
I love my grits. Soak my grits in butter. It's good for you. It's very healthy. Some people say it clogs your arteries. I say it lubes them up. Keep all that burger and steak moving around in there. All nice and neat.
How much do you weigh, Darryl?
Darryl? Ooh, I tell you, I'm about 5'6". I weigh about $1.95.
$1.95 at 5'6", huh?
I'm a little chunky, but what can you say? That's where all the fucking soulful tunes come from, out of my fucking tracheo voices.
Really?
Yeah. How about
Eye of the
you?
fat?
Yeah, it reverberates.
Interesting.
Oh, it's great. You should try it sometime. You start eating lots of food. I'm bringing it down to the South.
In case you didn't know, I'm a chef, so I eat quite a bit of food myself. So.
You're a chef?
Yes.
Well, what does that entail?
I
You ever make any
fancy food?
You ever turn any of that you ever turn any of that roadkill into a nice stew or anything?
No.
Why not? That's fucking cheap fucking food, dude.
I don't need cheap food.
Just a little salt and pepper, that's all you need. Get a little skunk, get a little squirrel, get a little raccoon, get a little mongoose.
Okay, I need to stop you before
you
I
getting-
start to strangle you because it
getting
will
hungry.
happen.
You're
It's
getting hungry.
involuntary.
You're getting hungry, aren't you? You know them are good. Them are good foods. You can't buy those in the store, but those come from all natural. People talk about organic. There's nothing more organic about roadkill on the side of the road, my friend.
Yeah, okay, Darryl. I think this is as good a place as any to.
I
to
think
call
the name
this.
of my backing band is going to be Darryl and the Roadkill Roadies. That could be my.
That's
band.
actually not a bad band name. I'll give you that.
That's a great band name.
That is a pretty good one.
Darryl and the Roadkill Roadies. You
All
try.
right, Darryl, with the Roadkill Roadies. It sounds like we just gave you your band name. Now you
I'm
just need
so
to find some songs and some actual band members.
I'm so excited. I'm going to go back home. I'm going to have all the girls looking after me.
If you're interested in
They're gonna-
joining Darryl's band, please contact this podcast. Let us know
I'm
that
gonna-
you want to play with
I'm
Darryl.
going to give it a shout out to Susie Lee, Cindy Lee, Bethany Lee, Amber Lee, and Amber Lee, because I'm going to come back to you girls, and you guys are going to have a good time in about a week.
Did you hear that? He left out his mama.
Well, she dead.
Okay.